All right, I'm headed home from the gym, and I figure this is as good a time as any to record this and get it out pretty quick. So finally got the podcast stuff starting for the channel. I'll drop the first episode this afternoon. Hopefully you're seeing this in the morning. It'll drop this afternoon around 4 or 5. It's actually gonna start on this channel, Triple R Woods Outdoors channel, but it's gonna eventually migrate to its own channel because the theory is that if you post too much, it takes away from your other videos. So if I post a video about my bow or hunting or something, or shot 3D event, and then I post a podcast tomorrow, the theory is that it takes away from that shot 3D or bow video, and it doesn't get as much traction. So I've got to eventually migrate it over to its own channel, which I will link below. It's called Hunt Hungry Podcast. The idea behind that is this isn't a podcast about the guys that kill the biggest bucks. This isn't a trophy buck hunting. I wish it was. I just don't kill enough of them, so it's not that. But it's just about, I think, the idea of when you go out to hunt, it's be hungry for some deer meat, and that makes it a lot more fun. Whether you're killing does or just a buck that makes you happy, go out there and shoot what makes you happy. Tinker with bows. It's not a trophy hunt. It's the idea or the mindset of hunt hungry and have a good time doing it. The meat itself is a reward. So that's kind of the idea behind the name. It will eventually all migrate to that. So go subscribe to that Hunt Hungry podcast channel. There's a few, there should be, the episodes will drop at the same time. This will probably be on there as well. So make sure you're subscribed to that, because at some point I'll stop putting them on the Triple R Woods Outdoors channel, so that it doesn't take away from your tinkering with bows and hunting and shooting events, just because those are fun too, and I like doing both. So I want to make sure they each have their own kind of lane to be in. But I've got some cool ones lined up. I've already recorded a handful of podcasts, so I'm going to try to drop one a week, full-length podcasts. And I'll do clips as well, like short, just little sections of it, 5-minute section of the podcast. So if you don't have 20 or 30 minutes to watch the whole podcast, you can just catch that little 5-minute clip that might be interesting to you. I'm trying to keep them around 30 minutes. If you're like me, you're busy, you don't necessarily travel 2 or 3 hours a day. So, but I generally have 30 minutes a day. I could listen to something and take something in. And a lot of times I see a Sean Ryan or a Joe Rogan podcast that are 2 or 3 hours long, and I'm like, I don't have time for that, so I'm not even going to start it. So I'm hoping with this content, everybody's got time for it, so you can at least start it. Let me know your thoughts on them, reviews, feedback. I'm open to all that. I've got some in person, some on Google Meet. Everybody's busy, so we try to accommodate everybody. So I appreciate you watching. Make sure if you're not subscribed to this channel, do so. Check out the Patreon. The Patreon and the podcast are going to kind of mingle together at some point, where I want the Patreon members to be involved in the podcast. So that'd be a good opportunity for you to ask questions and give feedback and recommend people, suggest people. It's a good way to communicate. So if you're not already checking that out, check that out. I've got a free trial on there. You can try it out for a little while. I post stuff on there a couple times a week probably that doesn't get posted anywhere else. So check that out. Check out the Instagram, check out the eBay. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you like some of the podcast episodes we've got coming out. It's been a long time in the making. At some point it'll be on Spotify and all that stuff as well. So that's coming, but not really on the radar at this exact moment, but it'll be here hopefully before summer's over. Appreciate you guys. Stick around.